Building bigger biceps is easier than you might think. While it may seem like an impossible task, especially with all the conflicting advice and misconceptions out there, the truth is that the process doesn't have to be as complicated as it's often made to seem. With the right approach, you can achieve noticeable gains in your biceps in a relatively short period of time. The good news is that building bigger biceps isn't just about lifting weights. It involves a holistic approach that includes proper training techniques, nutrition, recovery, and consistency. When you combine these elements effectively, you will see the results you're looking for. Let's break down the 5 key factors that will help you build bigger biceps and how you can implement them into your routine to see progress. First and foremost, the foundation of building bigger biceps is an effective workout plan. This means training the biceps with proper exercises that challenge them from different angles. A lot of people fall into the trap of doing the same basic exercises repeatedly, like bicep curls, and expecting huge results. While bicep curls are a classic and effective movement, they shouldn't be the only exercise in your routine. Variety is key to ensuring that the muscle grows optimally. Compound movements like pull-ups, chin-ups, and rows are excellent for engaging the biceps, along with other muscle groups in your back and arms. These exercises help recruit the biceps in a functional manner and allow them to grow by working them under a heavy load. Isolation exercises like the barbell curl, dumbbell curl, and preacher curls can help to target the biceps more directly. These exercises place a greater emphasis on the biceps, helping to isolate and activate them to their fullest potential. It's important to use proper form during these exercises to avoid injury and to get the maximum benefit. For instance, on barbell curls, make sure you're not swinging the weights or using momentum to lift the bar. This reduces the tension on the muscle and limits your potential for growth. Instead, focus on a slow, controlled motion, both during the lifting phase and the lowering phase, ensuring that the muscle is under constant tension. This principle of time under tension is key for muscle growth. Along with exercises, the next important aspect of building bigger biceps is progressive overload. Progressive overload refers to the gradual increase in the intensity of your training over time. It's not enough to just lift the same weight with the same number of reps every session. In order to see growth, you need to continually challenge your muscles by increasing either the weight you're lifting, the number of repetitions, or the number of sets. For example, if you're able to comfortably curl 30 pounds for 10 reps, aim to increase the weight to 35 pounds for the same number of reps in your next workout. Over time, this progression forces your muscles to adapt and grow. Another aspect of progressive overload is changing the tempo of your movements. This may involve slowing down the eccentric, lowering phase of the exercise, or speeding up the concentric, lifting phase. Both of these variations can increase the intensity and place more stress on the muscle, further encouraging growth. When it comes to building bigger biceps, one of the most important elements is consistency. Consistency doesn't just mean showing up to the gym regularly, but it also means staying committed to your workout routine for the long term. Muscle growth is a slow process, and while you might see some early gains, true progress takes time. It's important to remember that building muscle is not something that happens overnight. It takes months or even years of consistent effort. A lot of people become discouraged when they don't see immediate results, but the key to building bigger biceps, indeed any muscle group, is consistency. Your workout routine should include bicep exercises 2 to 3 times per week, with adequate rest in between to allow for recovery. The temptation to train more frequently is often strong, especially when you're excited about seeing results, but overtraining can actually be counterproductive. The muscles need time to repair and grow after each training session. That's why rest is just as important as your workouts themselves. The key is to challenge the muscles enough to stimulate growth, but not so much that you overtax them and prevent recovery. Consistency in your routine, combined with adequate recovery, will allow you to continue making progress over time. Now, let's talk about nutrition. A critical component of building bigger biceps, or building muscle in general, is ensuring that you're providing your body with the proper fuel to support muscle growth. A well-balanced diet rich in protein, healthy fats, and carbohydrates is essential for muscle development. Protein is especially important because it provides the building blocks your muscles need to repair and grow. Without sufficient protein, your muscles won't recover properly after a workout and growth will be limited. A good rule of thumb is to consume approximately 1.2 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. High-quality protein sources include lean meats like chicken, turkey, and beef, as well as fish, eggs, dairy products, and plant-based options like legumes, tofu, and quinoa. If you're training intensely, you may need even more protein, so it's important to listen to your body and adjust accordingly. Timing your protein intake is also important. Try to distribute your protein intake evenly throughout the day, including before and after workouts, to ensure that your muscles are always receiving a steady supply of amino acids. In addition to protein, you also need to ensure that you're consuming enough carbohydrates and healthy fats. Carbohydrates are your body's primary energy source, and they help fuel your workouts. Without enough carbohydrates, you may feel fatigued during your workouts, limiting the effectiveness of your training. Whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes are excellent sources of complex carbohydrates, which provide a steady source of energy. Healthy fats are also crucial for hormone production, including testosterone, which plays a key role in muscle growth. Sources of healthy fats include avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon. Supplements can also be beneficial in supporting muscle growth, but they should never replace a balanced diet. Protein powders, for example, can be an easy and convenient way to meet your daily protein needs. Creatine is another popular supplement that has been shown to improve strength and performance during high-intensity training, which can ultimately help you lift more and build more muscle. BCAAs, branched-chain amino acids, are sometimes used to support muscle recovery, although the benefits may vary depending on the individual. Always remember that supplements should complement a well-rounded diet, not replace it. Equally important to training and nutrition is recovery. As mentioned earlier, muscles grow during rest, not while you're actually working out. This means that sleep and recovery periods are just as important as the hours you spend lifting weights in the gym. Aim to get at least 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night, as this is when your body repairs and regenerates muscle tissue. Sleep also helps to regulate hormones that are critical for muscle growth, like testosterone and growth hormone. In addition to sleep, consider incorporating active recovery into your routine. This might include low-intensity activities like walking, swimming, or cycling, which can help increase blood flow to the muscles and aid in the recovery process. Stretching and foam rolling can also help relieve muscle tightness and improve flexibility, reducing the risk of injury and improving overall mobility. Hydration is another often overlooked aspect of recovery. Dehydration can severely affect your performance during workouts and hinder your body's ability to repair muscle tissue afterward. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day, and especially around your workouts, to keep your muscles properly hydrated. The general recommendation is to drink at least 3 liters, about 100 ounces, of water per day, but this may vary depending on your activity level and body size. Lastly, understanding that building bigger biceps and muscle growth in general is a gradual process will help you stay motivated and patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither are your biceps. Every small step you take towards improving your training, nutrition, and recovery will pay off in the long run. It may not always feel like you're making progress, but as long as you stick to the plan and keep pushing yourself, results will come. And when they do, the feeling of strength and accomplishment that comes with having bigger, stronger biceps will be well worth the effort. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that building muscle is a complex and mysterious process. But when you break it down into these simple elements, effective workouts, progressive overload, consistency, proper nutrition, and recovery, the path to bigger biceps becomes clear. By focusing on these 5 factors and sticking with it, you can see noticeable results in your biceps and continue to make progress toward your fitness goals.